from the oldest stadium in baseball, Fenway Park. MLB Network is on the air. It's Game 1 of the National League Championship Series between the Atlanta Braves and the Boston Red Sox. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Starling Marte, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Atlanta, center fielder, number 59.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Digging in the switch hitter, number 1. Looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you what, if you want to get a lead anytime, any ball game, this is the one. Game 1 in the series, take that early lead and put the pressure on the other club to have to react to you, not you reacting to them.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Lamb giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. At the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there in this situation. I may see him come back with that. This hitter's so amped up, ready to go. Nice job of pulling the string.
And prior to the 0-2, we'll move to first. A dive, but he's back. Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. 2 out with the man at first. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Yoan Moncada.
4-1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take. Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Marte will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Jose Altuve, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys. Now, that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. So coming to the plate, Jake Lamb. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And look out as that one ran in and got him. So striding forward now, Jonathan Scope. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. So stepping in, Eric Hosmer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Spinning a throw back to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. 1-1 coming now to Hosmer. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Calhoun has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda.
The left fielder, number 52, Cole Calhoun.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Late that time for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Tap down the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Good waist pitch, 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Chop foul wide of first. The 2-2 one more time. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And set to stand in a guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltre. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Softly hit here to the left side. And Beltre has got himself a base hit. In now is Andrelton Simmons.
Shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Perhaps sensing he's going to look to first. And he'll dive back in safely. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Pop high in the air. Calling for it. Hosmer. 2 down. Striding into the box, Francisco Cervelli. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Hit on the ground out to short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Softly hit toward the hole. Scooped up. And a rather easy first out. Stepping in, Jimenez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Marte on the move. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Batting 8.
So digging in now, number 74. And he's ready to take his first cuts. And that's by him. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retired. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Starling Marte. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Marte.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. In the air to straightaway right. Number 74 is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Number 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Moncada ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. So here's Joe Mauer.
7, Joe Mauer.
Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Now batting, Cisco. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Catcher it. Number 15.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at bat. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Calhoun arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Second baseman.
Ready for another chance. Yohan Moncada 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. 2-0.
Those first 2 pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now. Set to deliver on 2-1. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Calhoun is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. Digging in for his second at bat, Jose Altuve. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. At the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Jose
into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that misses, ball 1.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Altuve has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cole Calhoun. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Adrian Beltre would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Designated hitter.
Striding in once again, Adrian Beltre. A base hit in his first trip. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Now in the box, Jake Lamb. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Fielder, number 22.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Line to the right side. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. From the stretch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Lamb rounds the corner and is headed home. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Now batting.
First baseman Eric
Hosmer.
And a throw behind the runner at third. But he'll be in there easily. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And this one misses for ball 4, and now that'll load him up here with nobody out.
Center fielder.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Jr.
And he'll try and knock that down, but it shoots by a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Striding in, Jimenez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Gonzalez. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he is in there, but he'll wisely think better of it as he retreats to third, and that's an important first out. Kyle Wright comes in unexpectedly.
For Atlanta.
Number 74 will be the first to face him here as he'll stand in with 2 men in scoring position and only 1 away. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's got a good fastball, Matt, and you can clearly see this situation. He's in a little bit of a jam, but he's going right to his bread and butter. Here comes my heater. I dare you to hit it.
1-1. Here it is. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside. Swings through the slider there. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Cisco will be next. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Pickoff move to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. And a disaster here as he fires it behind him and into center field. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, number 15.
Cisco is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he's safe. Digging in once again, Yohan Moncada. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Now a throw over. 3 runs already home here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Calhoun has a read on it. And that retires the side. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
First offering on its way. Starling Marte is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Ready once again, Jose Altuve. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Jake Lamb. He singled his last time up. Pitch is a cold strike to throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Sharp ground ball to third. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now a spin and a throw back to second. But he is in there as they can't get him at second. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Ready for another shot now, Jonathan Schoop. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And it's off the green monster. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And it's a 4-1 game. Digging in now. Eric Hosmer. From the belt, the pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Schoop rounds third and is digging for the plate. Throw won't get him. Here's Jackie Bradley now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Oh, and he misses it. He'll get it into second, but a good job of staying with it as he throws his man out. Stepping in, Jimenez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. In there, no balls and a strike. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. To short. Taken in by Simmons. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 1. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Number 1.
Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike 1. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
That's the game changer right there. That's the difference between great and good. This is why he's great. He's able to put a ball in the corner where most guys can't.
Striding in once again, Joe Mauer. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind, they have to capitalize. They have to get some runs and get back in this thing.
And this one misses again to Mauer, 2-0 now. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
Line drive to center field. Bradley is right there, 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another shot now, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. A pitch out, the throw, and just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Ready once again.
Leading off for the Red Sox, catcher, number 15.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other.
Oh, look at the sliding stop to first in time. Ready for another chance? Yohan Moncada. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Calhoun is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for round number 2. Digging in once again, Jose Altuve. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Left side, backhanded. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is into the box. Carlos Gonzalez. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Carlos Gonzalez.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into right, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th. Digging in to try it again, Cole Calhoun. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And the off-speed pitch is taken here, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A shot down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Misses, ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line towards center field. Bradley patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. In now, Adrian Beltre. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Hit hard up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Throw into third. Digging in, Andrelton. Simmons. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this. Will Tovar will come on now and pinch run here. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bradley is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Swing and a liner. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So stepping in, Jake Lamb. He'll start things out here in the bottom of it. Glenn Perkins gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Clint Frazier is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gonzalez has a read on it. 1 away. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Tapped up the first baseline. And the pitcher will just run over and take this one himself. And here's Starling Marte. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Center fielder Starling Marte
sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's up with it. The throw. So one away after the phenomenal defensive effort.
Number 1.
Digging in and looking for more. Number 1. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And this is a fair ball as it'll head toward the pesky pole in right. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him. So here's Joe Mauer. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Now pitching for the Red Sox. Number 73.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
A defensive change.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now playing left field. Number 77.
1-0 count. Here it is.
Frazier.
A high fastball is in there.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Scope will look this one in, and there are 2 away now. Ready now, Jose Ramirez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
2-0 pitch on the way. And this is fouled at the plate. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. On the ground to third. Scope has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Center fielder.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Calhoun ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Into the box. Now, Jimenez, 0-for-2 with a walk. Justin Grimm is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Justin Grimm.
Tapped out in front of home. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, number 74. He's 0-for-2. He's set and the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Cisco is on deck. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting.
Standing in,
15.
Cisco, 0-for-2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Runners off for second. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, and that's through. A base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
The batter, number 10.
Now at the plate, Yohan Moncada. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
No offer on that one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. I'm not surprised. That was
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. He's running towards second. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. Stepping up now, Jose Altuve. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let...
And his game of hide and seek ends as he's tagged out to... Here's Carlos Gonzalez.
Leading off for Atlanta, right fielder Carlos Gonzalez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Kevin Pillar will move into the
inning for Atlanta. Number 11.
Jose Leclerc comes on to start the inning. And he'll have a huge
for the Red Sox. Number 62. Jose Leclerc.
Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's ball one.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 1-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. And this one will be out of play off to the left. The 2-2 one more time. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down. Standing in, Will Tovar. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.
from the oldest stadium in baseball, Fenway Park. MLB Network is on the air. It's the second game of the National League Championship Series between the Atlanta Braves and the Boston Red Sox.
Center fielder, number 59.
Starling Marte stands in as he looks at ball one here. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. Skied into straightaway right. O'Neill is there, and he'll bring this one in. Digging in the switch hitter, number 1. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup. Hit down the third base line. Taken in by Scope. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now at the plate, Joe Mauer. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that misses inside, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And there to put it away is Gonzalez, and there's your first out.
Batting second.
Now batting, Clint Frazier. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. A dive, and he knocks it down. There will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner. Digging in now, Jose Altuve. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Slapped hard the opposite way. Gonzalez is right there as he takes it for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
First baseman.
Into the box, Wilmer Flores. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. Takes this the other way to right. Gonzalez is there, and he'll make the catch to... Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He'll begin things here against Matt Harvey.
Jose
up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Number 74 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Here's Carlos Gonzalez.
Carlos Gonzalez.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Altuve fields it cleanly, and the throw gets him at first on as fine a play in the hole as you're ever likely to see. 2 away now.
Adrian Beltre.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Up high in the air. Scope is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now in the box, Jonathan Scope. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Third baseman, Jonathan.
Hey now.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
2 balls, no strikes.
Ball 2 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Tyler O'Neill waits on deck, and he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. So coming to the plate, Tyler O'Neill. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Here's a high pop-up. And this is handled by Mauer, and there's your first out. Into the box now, Jimenez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And that one stayed too low apparently.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate though.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Out of play.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one can get there. He'll try it again.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Bumgarner removed to first. Full count. Here it comes. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Batting 8.
Digging in, number 74. He stands in for the first time in this one. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Chopped foul right at home plate. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. So digging in now, Jorge Alfaro. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. So striding in, Cole Calhoun. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Frazier on the move. 1 out. 1 away, and here's the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. On to Lansdowne and gone. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Moncada backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Here's Starling Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Starling Marte.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And that misses. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Flores in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Striding in once again, Yoan Moncada. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Line towards center field, but this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Left fielder
stepping in and ready for another shot, Clint Frazier. And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 1 ranging into shallow right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Jose Altuve 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a ball 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Bullet back up the middle. And he will get there to make the running play, and digging in to try it again. Number 1 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 1.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on. At the plate, Joe Mauer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit back up the middle. Altuve to his right. He has it. He'll go to the bag for 1. Back to first, and Mauer is retired on the double play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Here comes another 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
That ball's not even close, but I think he probably tried to throw that out of the zone on purpose. Maybe get him to chase or give him some kind of different look. He's fouling off everything.
O'Neill is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Stepping up to the plate, Wilmer Flores. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. On the run, this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Well, that's a true indicator. He's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And this is handled by Mauer, and there's your first out. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now.
Now batting.
Settling in now,
Right
Tyler O'Neill.
Tyler O'Neill.
Squared that one up just a little late. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. And this is hit hard to the right side. And here's Carlos Gonzalez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. And the pitch. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Here it comes. 3-1 now. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Ready now, Adrian Beltre. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fouled back. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. 2 strikes now from Harvey. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Number 52.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Well, this team, they're swinging everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Andrelton Simmons would be next. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. High in the air out to center field. Frazier is in pursuit, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Standing in, Jimenez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Designated hitter, number 74.
And he lays off there 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Well, they walked in the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. And he's retired here, 1 away. Striding into the box, number 74. He'll hit from the right side of the batter's box against the left-handed pitcher. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Big tilt on the slider gets a swing and a miss.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. So striding forward now, Jorge Alfaro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down. And in now is Andrelton Simmons. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Andrelton Simmons.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Moncada retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Popped up, Back behind second. And this is taken in for the second out. Here's Starling Marte. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. 4-1. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a line drive. But this is going to get foul.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3. Ready for another shot now. Yoan Moncada. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Second baseman, Yoan Moncada.
And he takes ball 1. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
That's the game changer right there. That's the difference between great and good. This is why he's great. He's able to put a ball in the corner where most guys can't.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Another 2-2 offering. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Gonzalez, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Clint Frazier. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Ready for another chance? Jose Altuve. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it. Right there in his wheelhouse.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first. Digging in and looking for more. Number 1. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Number 1.
And that misses for ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
Well, that's good hitting. You know why? Because he's looking for one specific pitch. Those pitches are close. Looks like to us he's laying off them, but they're not what he wants, so he didn't swing.
And this is hauled in on the run for the out. And he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one.
Number 7.
Ready once again, Joe Mauer. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. The 1-0 now to Mauer. This ball will be chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded to the right. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Catch made there by Altuve, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. And Gonzalez lays off as he goes to 2-1 now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Alfaro has a play. And that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilmer Flores. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Wilmer Flores.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Line to the right side. Gonzalez is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So stepping in, Jonathan Schoop. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Tyler O'Neill. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? They continue to stack up 17 in a At the plate, Adrian Beltre. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Designated hitter, Adrian Beltre.
Hit hard on the ground to short. And there's a base hit. So a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th. Ready now, Cole Calhoun. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled high in the air out to right field. O'Neill is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. Stepping into the box, Andrelton Simmons comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Harvey is there for it, and that's the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Francisco Cervelli. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. This is flared out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Jimenez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Designated hitter, number 74.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Gonzalez has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Into the box, number 74. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Matt, real interesting pitching line here, but I looked a little deeper into the numbers and realized he's thrown less than 40% first pitch strikes to guys. He's been really behind almost every hitter in the game, at least half of them.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball out to right field. Gonzalez on the run. He can't get to it. This one's down. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So striding in. Moncada. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Ready with the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit.
And we'll have to leave it there. Here's Starling Marte. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out
Center
once.
fielder, Starling Marte.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a liner. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, number 1. Switch hitter batting left here. Soft liner towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
First baseman
striding in,
7.
Joe Mauer. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Line towards center field, and that's in there, base hit. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Brendan Finnegan enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Bat shatters as this is on the ground to first. A scoop with the bare hand. Not in time. Unable to get it out after the great stop, and now the bases are loaded. Rusney Castillo will get.
Rusney Castillo.
A.J. Ramos enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
44. A.J. Ramos.
Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. And he's got an opportunity to add to this lead, but the double play is in order. Moncada is there for it. And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And set to stand in. A guy who seems to get better with age. The dangerous Adrian Beltran. Swing and a line drive. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-0 game. Digging in, Cole Calhoun. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. They'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And some trouble now in right field. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0. Standing in, Clint Frazier. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Left fielder, number 7.
A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Swing and a line drive, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
Shortstop.
Standing in, Jose Altuve. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Juan Nicasio comes in unexpectedly.
For the Braves, number 12.
0-1, here it comes.
Nicasio, a defensive change.
Way in front of a great slider that time.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
And he misses there. 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out. Now batting, Wilmer Flores. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Jake Lamb will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can. Aroldis Chapman will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup there, as this is chopped foul at home plate. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Calhoun has a read on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And guys, the Braves were given an excellent performance on the mound.